update 2. So recently I came into some issues with my bike, and I thought it was the battery, which it was the battery. That was corporate number 1. So I switched out from your regular battery cell to a lithium. What's good with it, 910 gang, man? I'm sorry, I'm full of energy today. Let me turn this radio down. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Family's good. I'm good. Life's good. I can't complain, y'all, man. I'm just excited for my next steps in life, man. So this video basically gonna be about, I'm pretty much gonna give y'all a life update and family update and motorcycle update all into one, man. So just some things I have for y'all in the future. And that's pretty much how we're gonna go with it. I'm just, bro, like, now let me stop. That's a little OD, but nah, I'm just excited. Like, I don't know if y'all ever had that feeling before, where I just got that like you're just like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's kind of how I feel right now. And yeah, man, I just got a lot of good stuff planned for y'all, and I appreciate y'all for supporting me, man. That means a lot. Especially from a young guy from Shannon, North Carolina, where ain't much there. I'm just trying to develop myself and become better. But we're gonna go ahead and go pick up this motorcycle for one of my really good friends, and she had bought a bike like I think 2 days ago. I rode with it. I didn't record that though. And she ended up getting a little Scout Bobber or whatever. Indian Scout Bobber, clean bike, just purple bluish color. It says I got the truck and trailer. I'm about to go ahead and go pick it up for her and bring it back to her. So we kind of just gonna do that first, and then we're gonna get into like the update and everything, the life update and all that. So I just appreciate y'all for tuning in with me, and stay patient and stay in tune. I can't even talk right now, I'm so excited. But I have a lot more content coming for y'all very soon, but y'all just be patient with me. Love y'all, man. For real. All right, y'all. We have made it to the Indian dealership over here in Newport News. We got the trailer and stuff ready to go. Everything locked up. Got trailer and stuff ready. We're good to go, y'all. But I'm about to go in here, see if I can get this bike, then take it back to my side of town. I'll see y'all in a second. Alright, y'all, so we got the bike. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but she's way back there. I have a lot of time because I'm trying to hurry up and beat traffic this morning. So we're gonna roll out this intersection and go from there. See y'all in a second. Alright, y'all, we have made it back. We got the bike right here. So now I'm about to unload her real quick. Back her down, start her up, pull her in the garage pretty much, y'all. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Nominal Rage. Mess that up. Let's bleep that part out. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Nominal Rage J. Y'all, welcome back to another banger. I appreciate y'all for all the support and the love y'all showing me. Very appreciative. But back to the conversation that we were talking about prior to me going to get the bike earlier, right? So we're gonna go with. Oh, let me pull up my little notesy so I can stay on track. Cause sometimes when I start these videos, I be rambling. So that's just how it be. Alright, so we'll first get into life. Alright, I ain't gonna lie, life been going pretty good lately, y'all. Just been focused, working, trying to get y'all these videos as much as possible, for real. That's been my main focus. The more content I give to y'all and express to y'all, the more y'all start to fall in love with not just who I am, but what I'm showing y'all as a person. So life been good, but my main focus just been getting this content out of y'all and just showing y'all as much of who I am as possible. That's pretty much it as far as the life portion of this video goes. All right, now we're gonna get into Navy. So if people who do and don't know, I've been in the Navy 6 years, E6. Joined Navy straight out of high school, so that's kind of how and where that goes. Joined in 2018. Right now it's 2024, so y'all can do the quick little math yourself. So I can't complain about it so far. It's been a really good career overall, honestly. I mean, just like anything else y'all deal with in life, it kind of is what you make it, you know? So that's kind of how that goes. I'll go in depth about that. But overall, though, I will say the downsides about being in the Navy, though, you do miss a lot of family time for sure. But I ain't got no kids or nothing like that, so you ain't got to worry about that part. My bad, I got thirsty. So, but the downsides, like I said, is definitely missing like family and things of that nature. So that is, or like you missing like your brother or sister's graduation or just small stuff like that. I'm only saying this because I know it may be somebody who may want to join the Navy or who was in the Navy or who was in the military that understands what I'm saying. So yes, overall, Navy career, military career is good. It does create a good foundation and structure though. But like I said, you miss out on a lot of things that you may want to do or you can't do because you're out doing your job. So that is the pros and cons of being in the military. Because sometimes you gotta go and there ain't no choice or you ain't got no choice. So that's just how it is. Alright, now that we're done with the career stuff, all that's good. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes, y'all. Everything that everybody want to hear about that we want to talk about. My 2000 Road King Classic. She is my baby. She is my one love, my first love, and my only love right now. Look, hey, I ain't gonna lie. On a real note, and this between me and 910 gang, because that's what I'm gonna call y'all, 910 gang. Hey man, I love this bike, bro. I don't put a lot of hard work, money, sweat, tears, blood into this bike. And that feeling you get, come here. Let me look closer. That feeling you get when you're on the bike, bro. I'm getting emotional right now. Now let me stop. But that feeling you get when you're on a bike, bro, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, you do feel free. It's like another type of freedom, for real. But that's just my personal opinion. And I think people who ride motorcycles or dirt bikes or four-wheelers or anything that's fast, I think everybody has that same like little adrenaline rush and feeling and things of that nature. So that's update number 1. I love the bike. Update 2. So recently I came into some issues with my bike and I thought it was the battery, which it was the battery. That was corporate number 1. So I switched out from your regular battery cell to a lithium. So most people ask, why? What's the purpose? For what? What's the difference between a lithium battery and a regular battery? So typically a lithium battery gives you a little more cranking amps, or it provides a little more power for your bike, especially for people who has bikes and it takes a lot for them to crank, or they have a sound system on a bike. So the longevity of a lithium battery is slightly better than a regular battery. Now, is that opinionated? Yes and no, but it also depends on what amperage you get for the battery you're trying to buy too. So I went and upgraded. My battery is rated at 600 CA. The battery is like $160, and I just said, let me go ahead and get this brand new battery, just so that's one other thing that I can mark off being complete, or that's one thing I can not worry about being wrong with the bike. So I went ahead and did the battery. Another thing too, I had to replace the crankshaft sensor. I believe that's the name of it. Yeah, I had to replace the crankshaft sensor. So the crankshaft sensor is one of the sensors that allow your bike to initially start up and fire. When that sensor goes bad, it can cause your bike to crank but not start, if that makes sense. So cranking is just like where your starter turns it, but you need that fire to actually initiate the start. Because, you know, most combustion engines it's an old fashioned saying like suck, squeeze, bang, blow. So that's basically like you need suction from the fuel. Do you need air? Do you need the piston actually coming up? Your spark plug making a spark. Then blow is like your exhaust. For people who didn't know that. So I went ahead and changed the crankshaft sensor. And that made major improvements with the bike. And that's, like I said, every time I do something new to the bike, because the bike is 24 years old. It was made in 2000, y'all. So everything can't be perfect at all times. So that's one thing I don't have to worry about now that I know is brand new on the bike. So after I replaced the battery, I replaced the crankshaft sensor, the bike started up. Kind of okay, but it was, the idle on the bike was super high, so it was idling like very erratically. So with that being said, I was like, bro, I honestly wasn't able to figure it out, because I checked the fuses, I checked the battery, checked the crankshaft sensor, checked the plug, make sure the plugs were gapped. I checked everything I possibly knew how to check. So I had to go to step 2, which is take it to a shop. So I took it to my man Archie down there in Maxon, North Carolina, and me and him got talking and speaking, and he heard the bike run. He's like, yeah, he thinks it's this, he thinks it's that. And the great thing about Archie, bro, for real, and I know I ain't known this man a long time, but he's an honest mechanic, bro. Like a real, and that's hard to find nowadays, y'all. But the good thing about Archie, man, so he'll find the cheapest problem first, and then he'll go from there. So with that being said, right? So I originally thought it might have been my injection system on the bike, right? And for the 2000 Road King, since that year was the first year that Harley made, that was the first year that Harley did injection system on the bike. It's a very flawed system. So with that being said, right? With that being said, since it's a flawed system, that original system is called Magnum Morelli. I think it's called I could be saying it wrong. It's called Magnum Morelli fuel injector system, which is not a horrible system, but it got a mind of its own. So when it want to work, it works. When it don't want to work, it don't want to work. So I was considering going to the Thunder Max fuel injection system and basically putting the Thunder Max fuel injection system in the bike. And I want to do that eventually, but I'm gonna run it how it is now with the Magnum Morelli, because I haven't had any major problems or issues with it besides recently. So back to what I was saying before, the reason why I like Archie is because he checked everything he knew to check, And then ultimately the ending cause was, or not the ending cause, but the main problem was basically the airflow sensor that's right beside your intake on the bike. The airflow sensor went bad. Now, like I said, the bike is 24 years old, y'all. I don't expect everything to be perfect because it's old, right? So he did the airflow sensor. He checked. It's like a little $20 part, $25 part. He did that. He checked it out. He installed it. He ran it. He said the problem's fixed. So, with that being said, the bike is running. The bike is back in commission, and it's good to go, y'all. So, but like I said, I just want to give thanks out to Archie, because he a good dude, honest mechanic, man. If anybody in the North Carolina area or 910 area or anywhere really, if y'all need y'all bike worked on, contact Archie Jones on Facebook. I'll put his stuff in the description, his number, his contact number, and everything. He get them in, he get them out, he do them quick, and he an honest guy. Before he go to the next step, if something wrong with that bike, he'll call you and let you know what the problem is. So with that being said, like, I couldn't ask for much more, because ain't no knock against the dealerships. Ain't nothing wrong with going to a dealership, but sometimes a dealership, all they want is your money, which I get because they a business, but y'all gotta think about it from my point of view, right? Or not just my point of view, for the people point of view who ain't got dealership money. Now, that ain't necessarily my case, but, well, I don't even want to say dealership money, but it's kind of a hard topic to talk about. I wouldn't even say people ain't got dealership money or ain't wanting to pay that, but sometimes I do believe dealerships do try to jip you. For real, for real. If you don't know what jip is, that means get over on you. For folks who don't know what that is. So, I do believe the hard dealerships try to jip you because they charge you $80, $90 an hour, almost $100 an hour, work on your bike, and then still don't guarantee it being fixed. And then you pay what the part is worth and 30% more when you buy certain stuff from the hard dealership, right? So I'm just giving y'all an alternative. Like, if some stuff that you can fix yourself, do it. I ain't mad at it, because some stuff I fix myself. I'll go and do it myself. But if I can't figure it out, then I'm going to take it to the next man, which is my man Archie down there in Maxon, North Carolina. His name is shop called Archie's Bunker. He's supposed to get some shirts made and stuff, so hopefully he'll get some shirts made before I leave Carolina. I'll put his stuff on her and everything, but like I said, he a solid dude. And if y'all need to go to the dealership, go to the dealership. Go and get it fixed at the dealership. But also, y'all use y'all local mechanics in our area too, because sometimes they can save you. And they're a little bit cheaper and will work with you a lot more than what the actual company itself is going to do. So, and then with the older bikes too, they barely have parts for the older bikes nowadays too. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate who got any Road King that's older than 10 years old. You take it to a dealership, yeah, they can do the basics, but they act like you don't know what you're talking about because they want you to get a new bike, which I don't blame them. But for the people who like the classic bikes, who like the old bikes, stick by them, stick with them, because one day they're going to be antiques for sure. But thank y'all for tuning in for this life update, bike update, career update, Navy update, whatever you want to call it. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. And like I end off every video, tell your family you love them, man. For sure. Because all this stuff go away today. All this materialistic stuff go away today. That's all you got at the end of the day, man. Much love. Peace. 910 gang. I'm out.